The doctor informed the vertical saw, his life is only a few months left. The vertical saw moment cannot accept. See the male. Rishi surprisingly in the theft of the patient's belongings, found the object can be vented. The male care in the dark woke up, was inserted into two transparent hollow plastic tube. This time inside the tape recorder resounded the vertical saw's voice. To give him a can redeem their own opportunity. However, the man still did not finish in the specified time. The man. Finally, in the screams, the vacuum suction tube dug away from him, came to the street to eat breakfast, encountered cancer patients inside the hospital. In the harpsichord saw under the pursuit of questions, the bald head told the harpsichord saw the truth, left the contact information of that institution, so he immediately set off to the location. The harpsichord saw believed without doubt, Sethi can cure his cancer, and so on when he woke up again from the hospital bed, in front of the eyes of Dr. Sethi told him that the operation was very a few days later. He returned to the Sethi estate, but did not realize that the place has long been empty. Annoyed harp saw cognizant of being cheated. The vertical saw came to the airport to pick up that cab driver, and when Xiao Shui woke up, he found that he was tied up. At this time, the tape fell from the sky, saying that he had to play a game, excise this bomb that was like a tumor. After saying 3 minutes of countdown began, after cutting off the bomb, Xiao Shui survived with great difficulty. The woman woke up, and found that she was tied to a horror apparatus, and she needed to cut off her thighs within the specified time. Then take out the bone marrow inside the thigh. The woman will be sawed off their thighs, will be inserted into the straw in their thigh bone head. The countdown time but first arrived, the machine to cut the head. At this time the door but came a man, but I did not expect to wait for him to get closer to see the head that fell out. The next second was knocked unconscious, and so he woke up, has been tied up in a chair, and then the vertical saw will begin to the next show, this time weigh himself too. Watch the camera captured the scene, and then use a scalpel to the display to do craniotomy. The countdown has begun. There is no way Wei can only pick up the cranial chainsaw before getting the key has ended. The next second Wei into a mummy, and then the game continues. Xiao Mei has to use her hammer to break their right foot and left hand in order to escape from the chain carabiner. After a fierce hammering, Xiao Mei finally got rid of the locks and buckles of the shackles. However, she is also already dying. The cruel Cici, a directed kick sent Xiao Mei to the northwest. A small child is playing soccer outside the gate, put the collar on the neck of the little boy, and then the innocent little boy also died because of her. As the floor countertop slowly rises, suddenly poured down the rolling black oil, the harp saw with their own limited life, to save a boy, and when they are going to take the money to go away, and found that the upstairs mechanism has been activated, which has a lethal gas. A burst of mutual after killing each other, Cici used the knife in his hand to stick the bearded man to death, and won the victory, and finally the harp saw took the little boy to the light.